I'm imagining and dreaming of a world where the most vulnerable people have protection and have a safe place to live and to prosper and to thrive. Right? Like, I'm imagining a place where compassionate, nurturing, and kind women aren't used and mistaken for stupid due to their kindness, right? And I'm imagining a world in which we don't accept blatant lies about indigenous people, imperialism, and colonialism, right? I mean, am I crazy? Am I crazy for imagining all of this? All right, so I'm just making this video because it's important to reimagine our realities for things that we strive and that we want to exist. Because if we don't take the time to visualize and to imagine alternative realities, then, you know, we'll just stay the same. Like, everything will stay the same. If we just look at reality, like look around and we just accept what's there without reimagining, without critiquing, without questioning, and without speaking up about things we know may not be fair or just a blatant untrue, then we're doomed to stay exactly the same. I mean, it's like exactly the same. So can you imagine the world that you want to see? And if you can, like, what will that world consist of? Like, what does that world look like? And I mean, the things that I mentioned earlier when I was like, oh yeah, I'm imagining a world like this. I mean, I've already discussed those topics in my videos, whether that be encouraging women to not accept crumbs from men who are trying to date them, who are really trying to get access to their time and bodies so they can use them. But anyway, or whether that be accepting the fact that the indigenous people of certain countries are often killed, marginalized, and enslaved, aka the whole Egypt videos I have. I mean, I'm in America, right? And when people think of Americans, unfortunately, we don't think of the indigenous people, like the people who were here first, the people who were pretty much massacred. Like, we don't see them. And it would be really nice if this doesn't happen over and over and over again in every single context, but it kind of has. So me making videos like this is an attempt to acknowledge those who are marginalized and who have been silenced by entities and powers that aim to oppress and control. And it would be nice to imagine a world where the most marginalized and vulnerable populations are not constantly and continuously oppressed and marginalized and exploited. It would be so nice. And this is kind of the whole point of the channel. It's to present alternative perspectives, alternative ideas that you will not see in the mainstream, that are not present, right? And I'm mixing in, I mean, this is about everything, right? Like, I'm exploring, I'm experimenting, I'm still young, I'm still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. But all along the way, I am turning ideas over in my mind and trying to make sense of everything that is happening and understanding and trying to understand why. So far, I'm very, very grateful that I have been able to understand the importance of imagining new realities. And I'd like to encourage all of you to do the same and start imagining and envisioning and visualizing the type of world that you want to live in. And then eventually you'll get to the point where you'll realize that you can start taking action to create that world, not only for yourself but others who share the same vision as you, right? And although very, very difficult and not always clear, it's very difficult and not always clear, but acknowledging current injustices, current realities that are disturbing and unfair is the only way that we can create something different and possibly right the wrongs or reconcile for the wrongs of the past and the present. So let's all imagine a world that we want together and see if we can spread the ideas that will make the world a better place, and to see if we can start taking action and start having conversation and changing our own actions to create and foster that reimagined reality. All right, until next time, I'll see you later.